we're in the middle of a fight or anything. So.
That we know of.
Dun dun dun. No,
we haven't rolled initiative, so I think we're fine.
Yeah, no. You're burning the bodies. That was the smart move. All right. Is that fine with everybody?
Yeah.
What time tomorrow?
Depends.
Oh, tomorrow? No, I can't do tomorrow.
Okay. Never mind then.
Because I've got laundry, and I just need to know when. And I've got stuff and homework to finish up.
He says he thinks he's almost back.
We can wait like another 5-10 minutes and see.
Yeah.
Oh, if he can hear us fine now, that's a good thing.
Okay. Alright, talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna... While we are waiting, I will... probably listen to a little bit of Life of Brian or watch a little bit of Life of Brian while we wait.
So, Cameron, before you go. 6 ounces of blood for me would be like, what, 2 HP? 1?
It wouldn't take away from your... like, it's when you start getting to, like, pints and everything is when you start subtracting your HP. But if you're taking only ounces of your blood, then it's not going to make a significant amount. And a pinprick, like, insertion to extract blood is not going to affect you negatively in any combat scenario.
Okay.
Right.
Well, in that case, I wouldn't mind if she needs more every now and then.
I guess I can use you as a source of fire elemental ink.
Hey, I was going to say, as long as it gets beneficial tattoos for the group, I don't mind at all.
Okay. And fire elemental ink would be good for... I've got various tattoos to imbue fire damage or fire resistance. They'd be, if I just use it as plain elemental ink rather than I could maybe do an elemental tattoo. But considering you're geared towards fire, it's probably just going to be stuck to fire. So yeah, fire damage or fire resistance. There's the Flaming Fist tattoo.
We just all agreed to leave, so you're just out of luck.
Oh, shit.
No.
Guess what's going on?
I'm back. It's working now. It's just congestion in my area. The guy says that it's nothing really that can be done about it, but despite that, after he reset my router on both ends, it's working a lot better.
Okay.
Cool, ready?
Yep, so I'm good to go.
Okay.
So, essentially, we found out that my blood can get just fire elemental ink, which can be used to give us either what you said, fire damage or fire resistance from the tattoos?
Yeah, fire damage or fire resistance. If I do the Flaming Hands tattoo, I will tattoo something, a small flame tattoo on your hands, and when you punch, it'll be fire damage.
Alright, that's not exactly useful.
But
for us.
It might be nice. I would think the fire resistance, if more than anything else.
Yeah.
Tattoo of the Flaming Fist.
It's always useful to be resistant to burning, you know.
Against plant-based creatures, plus two additional damage. When inked in fire-lined elemental ink, strikes base attack becomes 1d8 plus 1. That's bare-fisted damage, so you're not really unarmed. Basically, it's like you magically set your fists on fire.
That sounds painful.
It doesn't hurt you. Or I could probably use the fire elemental ink to do Mark of the Pit Fiend. Or I can do Maw of the Dragon, which, since it's fire elemental ink, would allow you to do a 15-foot fire breath.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I can do acid, lightning, poison, fire, and cold.
Nice. So essentially, me donating blood to her gives everybody fire breath.
If that's the tattoo you want, the tattoo would be on your head, like the bottom of your jaw.
Not sure if I like sharp needles near my neck. Especially from someone who we just had to lasso off of a building.
The attack does 3d6 damage, and if it's done in fire elemental ink, it'll be 3d6 plus 3.
Ah, that'd be worthwhile, though. How long does that take?
I would roll a dice. Since it's an ornate tattoo, it would take a bit of time.
Question for Cameron. Since I already have a fire breath attack, but the tattoo one
answers your fire breath.
I was gonna say, because the tattoo one does more damage. I wondered if it would override mine, or just give me like a second usage of mine.
No, it wouldn't boost yours in any way, since you already innately have the ability.
Okay.
Would it just allow him an extra shot before a long rest?
No.
Wouldn't do anything?
That kind of sucks. By extracting your blood, pulling your essence out of you, we can make other people do what you do, but better.
Pretty much.
And I can up Luke's fire resistance.
Which doesn't really matter because he's a gold dragon. He already has all the fire resistance he needs.
I could excuse me. I could probably give him Mark of the Pit Fiend with it.
And what's that do?
This tattoo resembles hellish imagery mixed with infernal runes, which cover an entire arm. The wearer may activate this tattoo as a bonus action, causing the runes to glow and their arm to change shape. The wearer's arm grows disproportionately larger and becomes scaly and red, their hand tipped sharp black claws. Any article of clothing not meant to accommodate the change in the limb size is destroyed in the process. If the arm is covered in armor and meant to accommodate the change in limb size, the limb grows anyway and begins to crush the wearer's arm for 1d6 bludgeoning damage. So don't wear armor on the arm you get it on. A melee attack with this arm does 4d6 plus 8 bludgeoning damage. If fire-lined elemental ink is used to draw this tattoo, the attack does 1d6 of fire damage as well. So 5d6 plus 8.
Okay, yeah, I definitely want that.
You just wouldn't wear armor on that arm.
Yeah, would have essentially custom armor built where that arm is not covered.
Mm-hmm. This is something definitely down the line, though.
Once we have time, yeah.
It would be the only tattoo you could wear on that arm.
Yep, that works.
So, yeah, and it would be 5d6 plus 8. If I do it in Fire Elemental Ink.
Awesome. That will be sweet.
Sign me up.
It's like shield in one hand, unarmed the other, you walk into the fight, everyone's like, What are you doing without a weapon? Activate arm. Bleh.
Just a blur.
Anyway, we have a little bit left before we go for the evening, so let us finish up.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So, the bodies begin to burn and sizzle as you char them like charcoal briquettes. Okay. You do notice, however, that your light does attract attention to you. You see small yellow pinpricks in the distance that start to get bigger and bigger and move closer. At first, it's only a few, and after a while, it's many, and many more still. Through a quick scan, you all can estimate there's about 10 to 15 eyes staring from the bushes at the side of the road at you, menacingly. Roll for initiative.
D20?
Yep, D20 plus your dexterity.
Sorry. Where is it?
I got a low roll that time.
Mm-hmm.
Not as low as me.
Save my best roll for last, it seems.
Okay. So.
Oh, so that's what happens when I press that, okay.
Okay. Alright, so here's how the initiative will go. Stop it. What
I
are
just
you doing
wanted
there?
to check something.
Huh?
I just wanted to check something.
Okay. Alright. So, the order will be Ludo, then Tablorn, then Kix, then your Dragonborn. Okay? So, before combat starts, out of the bush crawls this horrifyingly deformed mass of goblin bodies welded together in a big fleshy heap. All of the pairs of eyes come out of the bush at once as it slowly drags itself towards you. Okay? Ludo, your turn first.
Alright, I'm gonna get out my slingshots and
Okay.
my small ball bearing bag to use as ammo.
Okay.
I'm going to aim for one of the eyes and take a shot.
For it. Let me see that roll. Hit. It's a D6. So
A D6?
Mhm.
Is that wrong? Or D6 for the
damage. Yes.
Is it plus anything or just D6?
plus your dexterity.
Since it's a dex weapon.
Right.
Alright. Alright. Tablorn, is your turn.
Well, I think we all know what I'm gonna do.
Run?
We're gonna use your fiery pillar of doom instruction.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Alright.
Ooh.
Spell save DC is 13.
Okay. Okay. I'll say you hit it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I roll
Okay.
1
So
d8.
roll your damage. Okay. Alright. Kicks.
Does it do?
How far is it from me?
Does
30
it?
feet.
Does it do bonus damage due to it being radiant damage?
Yes.
Okay.
It does that damage. Okay. It's 30 feet from you.
Which I can get there, no problem. My speed's now 40
Yeah.
at a walk. So I'm gonna hit it. With the thunder plate.
Okay, you hit.
Does 9 damage. And then now I'm gonna hit it with the ebb and flow plate.
No, you miss.
Okay. And then I'm gonna use my last 10 feet to hop back.
Okay. Alright. It is the Dragonborn's turn.
Use my shield and my hammer, and I will smack it.
Alright, go for it.
To hit, it's a D20 plus strength, right?
Hmm. Yeah, you definitely hit.
And then the hammer is a 1d8 plus strength.
Or
Does it have any radiant because of being blessed?
it has 2 extra damage because of your minor blessing. Okay. It's getting there. Looks pretty beat up.
I'll go ahead and use my action surge to attack it again.
Okay. Go for it.
Guessing that doesn't hit.
No, you don't hit. Sorry.
Okay.
Alright. The monster will take its turn now. It being fairly injured is going to take, instead of doing a movement action, is going to bellow into the air an ungodly screech.
Oh, great.
It is going to call for help. Oh
What does it call?
Its call does summon attention from its brethren. You hear, you hear basically a loud, rumble as a small group of goblins spring forth from the bushes, all clad in chainmail armor, all of them having burning red eyes. And some of them are missing jaws, and others are missing parts of the fingers, and some missing entire arms. Okay? The monster is going to make an attack roll against one of its allies. It is going to fail. Okay. The goblins are going to take their turn. 2 goblins with spears, 2 goblins with bows. Alright, the 2 with bows will attack first. They will attack the cleric and the rogue. So we'll do against the cleric first. Miss. Now against the rogue. Miss again. Alright, the 2 goblin spearmen are going to rush and basically charge attack the monk and the fighter. Okay, Judge, what's your AC?
15.
Alright, does not hit. Alright, against the warrior. Miss.
But not very successful.
That is the end of their turn.
Mm.
Okay. Ludo, it's your turn.
I'm gonna take my slingshot and attack one, specifically the goblin that shot at me.
Okay.
Firing a bow.
Alright, go ahead and make a roll. You hit it. Okay, go ahead and roll for your damage.
Just did.
Okay. As you let loose the cord on your... basically, as soon as you release the ball to launch out of your slingshot, you hear a tiny whisper saying, "Fly," as it slams home into the zombie goblin's skull. Fly.
Fly.
As it slams home into the goblin zombie skull, busting through the helmet and out the other side.
Oh.
Your slingshot is talking to your projectiles.
Do I have enough for an insight check?
No.
Or would it be perception?
No.
Okay. Well.
Right. Tablern, it is your turn.
Okay. So I still can't see anything of the map.
We're not to the actual spot yet.
Okay.
This is just
how far away are the 2 goblins that are attacking the monk?
They are the monk and the warrior are essentially right 10 feet from you. So they are the same, they're about
okay,
probably closer to 15 away from you. So you could get close to them easily without worrying about it.
Okay. I would like to run close to them, but not quite on them. Say 5 feet away.
Alright.
And then hurl one of my small vials of holy water.
Alright. Make a ranged attack. Don't add your proficiency bonus, though. Just make your...
So is that just a d20?
Just your d20 in your dex.
Okay.
What's your dex? 0?
Yeah.
Alright. You will miss. You throw a little too hard as it goes sailing over the head of the goblin and shatters in the bush. Alright. Monkey Monk.
The goblin just thrust a spear at me, is closest to me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll hit it with a thunder plate.
Okay. You hit.
Again.
You kill it.
Okay. Now I am going to spend a key point,
Yes.
to do flurry of blows right after I move the 10 feet forward to the giant blob, which will allow me 2 more unarmed attacks.
Okay.
So first one.
Hit.
Okay. Damage. Hang on, me.
Which fist is this with?
The thunder.
Okay. Alright.
Then I'm going to go with the ebon plate.
You do not hit.
Okay. And that is the end of my turn.
Yep. Alright. Alright, Fighter Man, what's your plan?
I assume there is goblin in front of me with spear?
Yep.
Smash it in head.
Go for it. Remember, you already spent your action surge, so you can't spend another one.
Yep.
Nope. You do not hit it. Alright.
So how many goblins are standing right now? And what are the weapons?
1 spearman, 1 bowman.
Okay.
Okay. So, the big blob monster is going to crawl its way past Kix and make its way toward one of the fallen enemies. Kix, you have an Oppie, so make a singular attack against it. You do hit. Roll for damage.
It's going to be with the ebon plate.
Okay. You kill it. Actually, you overkill it. So when your fist connects with this big mass, basically the impact left behind leaves the imprint of your fist in a big crater into the flesh, as a thin stream of water emanates from that impact site and consumes the entire body in water until the body itself slowly melts away.
Cool. Well, yeah.
Basically, it turned the entire thing into ice and then it melted instantly.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. So, that one's dead. The spearman is going to attempt to stab Luke again. Miss. And the bowman is going to shoot at the cleric. Does that hit?
My armor class is 15.
Okay. They both missed. It's Ludo's turn again.
I'm gonna take my slingshot and aim at the spearman.
Okay. You hit. Alright. Once more, you hear a faint whisper repeating the same phrase, fly, as the bearing goes soaring through the skull of the zombie, causing a audible ding against the back of the helmet on the zombie's head.
Mm.
Alright. Tablern, what do you want to do?
Well, I've had a lot of luck with my Sacred Flame, so I will roll my... wait, no, it's not a D20.
I have to roll for resistance.
Right, you roll for resistance, then I roll for damage.
Fails it. Roll for your D8 of damage plus your wisdom.
Oh, I didn't add that to my last one either. Wisdom of 3, so that's a 5.
Is dead. It disintegrates into pure ash as the pillar of brilliant light strikes down on it and causes this cascade of ashes as it disintegrates into dust. Alright. Congratulations. You survived.
Our first encounter in which no one died.
Or became incapacitated.
Yeah.
I know, right?
I didn't take even 1 damage.
Me neither.
Yeah.
No one got hit.
Experience?
I didn't even get hit.
Yeah. 10.
Yeah, lucky.
10.
Uh-huh.
10.
What should our experience been before?
300. So you're at 310 right now.
Okay.
It takes... When you hit 600, you'll hit level 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Alright. Well, your little delay shows up that it starts to become morning once more as it begins to peek over the sky. And your fire begins to die down once you've settled the new pile of bodies onto it. So it is slowly but surely turning to daytime. You'd estimate within the half hour, full daytime, or at least full morning light will be over this entire area. Also, during your fight and confrontation, as well as your body burning, the group of survivors managed to head out on their way back towards the town.
Okay.
You can only hope that they made it so far. But that is all I have for tonight, since it is 11 o'clock right now. But that's all I have for tonight, and then next week we will pick up on the infiltration of the Goblin Lair.
All right, great.
Sweet.
Thank you.
All right.
No loot.
Yeah, if you'd like to
You
make
got a
little
bottle
rolls
of
to
ash.
scrounge through the disgusting zombie corpses, by all means.
I will.
Actually, technically, you're rooting around through the ashes after your fires burn them up.
Yeah,
I will
just
do so.
I'll
go
do
for
that. It's just a 1d20, right?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yep. All right. Well, you guys managed to scrounge up a couple of charred. Oh wow! Ludo manages to find something quite interesting.
Oh.
You find an embroidered pouch, a black embroidered pouch with a star symbol on it in bright green filigree.
And it survived the fire?
It survived the fire.
Okay.
In bright green what?
Like
Filigree.
patterns, basically. Filigree, like it's stitched
Stitching.
on. You know, bright
Okay.
green.
I've never heard that term
foliage.
before. So. Okay.
Anyway, your Dragonborn manages to find what looks to be the remainders of a coin purse that's been half burnt open, full of old, looked like minted coins within the goblin army, as well as a couple of goblin teeth in the pouch, in the half pouch, I should say.
Ooh.
Kix managed to find a couple of earrings, a couple of goblin-style earrings that are cut to shape to look like skulls. Two of them have odd symbolage on the back of them, but both of them, you notice, are left-side earrings.
Hmm.
So, and then Tablorn, you managed to find an unholy or a holy symbol of a god of the seven hells.
Okay.
Well, that's not good.
All right.
Is there anything inside the pouch I found, or is it just the pouch itself?
Go ahead and open it.
All right.
Figure it out.
All right. So do I roll for that, or?
Do you want to open it, though?
Yeah.
All right. Well, when you open the pouch, you see that the contents inside the pouch are what is truly astonishing about the pouch, besides its fire-resilient nature. You see a couple of basically pinky tip-sized flat discs that seem to be made of some sort of clear, hard substance. They feel lightweight to the touch, but as you pick one out of the bag, despite the fact that it has a rounded edge on these oval-shaped discs, you manage to cut yourself on it. So
Neat. I know what can be done with that, or at least I assume I do.
okay. I'd love to hear your theories and ideas later on.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a lot of things we can think to make with these things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You get Kix to lick them just for fun.
That's mean.
That's. But it's been helpful so far.
Yes, exactly. I'm not meaning to hurt her. Just should probably glean something of that magical. I can't believe I'm saying this. That magical tongue of hers.
The magic.
Look, it's pretty much proven at this point. The crazier shit I do, the better I roll. So it.
Well, it's the magic tongue that all the girls are raving about.
Lovely.
For very platonic.
That was D&D for the week.
All right.
We're gonna take that in the notes later on. It's gonna be a quote from Luke's character.
Oh, great.
The magic tongue that all girls like. All right. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and that
Yeah, you as well.
nothing crazy happens. Everyone stays safe, and
Lick responsibly.
that definitely that. I would strongly caution that. All right. Well, talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Hey, Tabs.